This video contains a short little cutscene of the story. If you would like to skip the cutscene, here is the timestamp down below.
Oh dear. I had a feeling this would happen.
Oh no, what should we do?
Hey, relax. Everything's gonna be fine.
Alright everyone, I'm home.
Oh no, he's coming.
Don't worry, Whittle. Just act normal, alright?
Oh. I don't remember ordering anything. Alright, you guys, looks like I just got back home and I've discovered this box in my room. Looks like Widow and Vortex are both up to something. So...
Oh, Papa, can you put on the blindfold?
You want me to put on a blindfold?
Come on, pretty please.
Alright. I suppose I could do it just this one time for you, buddy. Vortex wants me to put on the blindfold, so I will put on the blindfold for him. Okay. Blindfold is on. Alright. Are you ready for the grand reveal?
My goodness.
Wow, look at that.
Ooh, it's a really big box. I wonder what they got me. Alright. So on a count of 3, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh! Vortex! How'd you know I actually wanted this, buddy? Oh. Come on. You got a new tank, buddy. Hello you guys, welcome back. It is Khan, and today we got ourselves a tank buddy here. I've been waiting for a very long time to open this. So, if you may have noticed, this box, I kid you not, this is the box he arrived in when I first got him. I wanted to keep this for a record, you know, because I'm like, ooh, you know, I wonder if anyone else has ever gotten packages and they were like busted like this. But don't worry. Tiger made it here unscathed when I first got him, so that's awesome. We have finally hit our second milestone. We are going to be opening up Tiger from Metal Soul. So as far as I know, I think this is an original character. I don't know if he's actually based off of anyone. I'll have to do a little bit of research. So I'm really excited. I'm very excited to open up this bad boy. As you can see, he still has the plastic, so he obviously has not been opened up yet. So we are going to go ahead and open him up together, alright? Now we're going to open up the plastic here. I know we're finally going to open up this guy. This is crazy. Oh man. I'm pretty sure the fire effect is separate. I was really drawn by his weapon, basically. I feel like we need a tank buddy for Brawl down there. Brawl could use a tank buddy. Ooh, I don't know how I want to open this. Wait, do you want to take a guess? Do you think he's going to be in robot form, or do you think he's going to be in tank form? I'm hoping he's in robot form. Let's see. I guess when we open it up from here, it looks... Ooh, okay. Alright, grand reveal. What do you think? Is he going to be in robot form, or is he going to be in tank form? Oh, dude! He is so sick looking. Oh, man. Oh, now I'm, like, super excited. Oh, he is in robot form. Oh, damn. Oh, wait, hold on. He's also got... Ooh. Are these instructions? These must be the instructions. Oh, that's pretty cool, too. Oh, boy. Oh man, this is crazy. I know, I have like a cube counter, and then I need to really say every time I say this is crazy. That should be like my drinking game. Every time I watch my videos, anytime I say this is crazy, I need to like seriously take a shot every single time. Alright, so this is the booklet right here. Ooh. Wait, is this instructions? Or... Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, so they are instructions. On the surface level, it looked like a comic book or a manga. I was like kind of wondering for a second. This is crazy. Yeah, this is the entire instruction booklet of how to transform him. Okay, so he's definitely in robot form. So since he's in robot form, we'll definitely have to transform him pretty soon. But this is gonna be really crazy. Oh boy, I wonder how many times I've said that right now at this point. But yeah, like I said, these are all the instructions. Hopefully I can figure out how this works. So let's go ahead and take him out of the casing here. So yeah, it looks like he does have like these little fire effects that go on his weapon because he's got like an axe. Yeah, this is what he looks like. This is a really good reward, I have to say. Not saying that Galvatron wasn't that great, but but I'm gonna tell you this though, unlike the Galvatron review, I'm not gonna redo this entire review, but this is crazy. Again, oh, I love him. I absolutely love him. Okay, so we're gonna do our initial impressions of him. Let's kind of rotate your head and see how your head rotates. good. Let's kind of check your arms. Ooh, he's a little bit stiff. That's probably because he hasn't been opened yet. Let's check the other arm here. Ooh, do you hear the squeakiness? He's very, very stiff. Don't think I can do a T-pose on him because it looks like the treads are just like in the way, it looks. But can we bend your arms? Okay. So we could definitely bend your arms a little bit. Okay. How about twisting? Can we twist your arms a little bit? Not quite. Doesn't look like I can really twist your arms really well, buddy. Nope. Doesn't look like I can twist your arms very well. Now let's see how high you can kick, alright? Oh, I think he has a good, decent kick. But not all the way ridiculously high. Okay, let's check the other leg. Okay. How far can your legs go? Oh, yeah, he can definitely, his legs definitely can go a little far back, it looks. Almost like a ballerina. Alright, let's test the other leg here, buddy. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, like, his limbs feel really, really stiff. So you must be literally rusty. Oh boy. Oh, your face is actually not that bad, actually. Has a little bit of a slight anime-esque kind of face. Hold on, can the camera see his face a little bit? Ooh. But I don't know, it actually looks really, really cool. Hold on, I haven't checked your hands yet, buddy. Let's see. Oh, looks like his hands do kind of move a little bit. Let me see if the camera can get this, but... looks like he's got... No way. Oh, he's got articulated fingers! Oh my god. That is so cool. Like I said, that's so sick. I love it. You know, in the Scourge video, I am an absolute sucker for movable fingers. Dude, your fingers can move. Oh man. That is awesome. I'm already real blown away by this. I'm absolutely blown away. Like, just when I thought that I was done playing with him, I thought I'd test out his fingers really quick. Because again, he can hold his weapons. I really want to see, can he hold his weapons here really quick? Because seeing that he's got articulated fingers, that means he can actually hold his weapon pretty well then. Unless I can get it in the right spot here. Well, I mean, does he have a thumb? I don't think he's got a thumb. He literally has like 4 fingers. I wonder why is it always like when I do stuff off camera that I discover stuff. Okay, so a little bit of an update. He does actually have a thumb. There's the thumb right there. So yeah, I was like wondering, like he should be able to hold his weapon, as you can see, as demonstrated. So he's able to hold his weapon now. Yeah, now that I found his thumb, he can actually hold the weapon. And I figured I would show off what the fire effect looks like. Oh, I really can't wait to do the posing test with him. Hold on, can you give me a thumbs up, buddy? And I hate to zoom in on the crotch here, but do you see the name here? I don't think it's gonna focus. It says Tiger right here if you can't read it. But, oh man, I love it. I already love it. Also, let's see how tall is he in contrast to Vortex. He's definitely a lot taller for sure. Oh, and now I really want to see how tall is he with Brawl. Hold on, give me 1 second here. Alright, so here is Tiger. Let's see how tall Brawl is. Oh, yeah, Brawl is still bigger. Okay, so I will have to give you guys an update on this guy once I'm done posing him, taking some photos, and really kind of see what he can really do. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to the transformation. But before we go to the transformation, I really want you to keep this picture in mind, alright? Like, this is what Tiger is supposed to look like. I don't know if I'm really ready to show this. You guys really want to see how bad Tiger turned out? Again, keep this picture in mind, alright? So here is my transformation attempt of Tiger. Please don't laugh, alright? I mean, it doesn't look all too bad, but trust me, in person, it looks really, really bad. Oh no, like seriously, like this one was a really hard one, by the way. Like I had both some instructions and a YouTube video, but even with all that, I was like really stumped on like how to proceed. As you can see, these sections are supposed to be together, but I can't seem to get them to close. Some pieces are a little bit unaligned, I guess is the best way to kind of put it. But yeah, this is like the furthest attempt I have made with a tiger, because I think I have spent like 3 hours trying to figure out how to transform this dude. And remember, I am not very experienced at doing at this kind of stuff. So this is what happens when you give a really difficult transformation to a novice collector here. Now that I look at it, it's not so bad, honestly. It's not so bad. Maybe it's because I put the cannon on here and it looks somewhat kind of complete. I mean, it looks presentable, but yeah, this gap is a little unsightly. I don't know. I feel like this is the best attempt that I can give it. I do think that we should revisit this guy a little bit later, but here is Tiger in his tank form. I do think that this was probably the most difficult transformation I have done so far. So there's a couple things I did not go over in the video, and it's mostly because these are just things that I just discovered. So his hands, they actually can be removed. You can actually remove his hands, and you can actually put the cannon on his arm just like that. So that's actually a really cool little feature that he actually can do. Let me see if both hands are actually removable, because I'm pretty sure they're both removable. So I think you can kind of do either on either arm if you really wanted to. Oh yeah, so both hands are removable. So it looks like you can interchange. Oh yeah, so yeah, you could definitely do interchangeable for sure. Yeah, so that was like one of the things I did not go over, which is the hands. In fact, I didn't realize that his hands could be removed. The other thing too, speaking about the cannon, so I didn't really bother fixing the chest because I wanted to show this off. Might be a little hard to see, but you can actually attach the cannon to his chest like that. So look at that. This little peg was hidden, so it was really difficult to get it out, but that's how you can attach the cannon directly onto his chest. In the initial impressions, when I tried to move his legs, I wasn't sure how far his legs could really go, but I believe if you actually move his hip skirt here, oop, I think I just took this off. Oh yeah, I might have broke that off. Oh dear. But apparently if you remove the hip skirt, he can actually kick a little bit higher. So that was something that I just discovered. Oh dear. I hope that I can actually put this back. I just opened him too. Okay, that was his crotch part. I think the arms also had the same kind of thing. So his arms can be extended out a little bit, and that means we can actually do a T-pose with him. I think in the initial impressions, I wasn't sure if he could do a T-pose, but it looks like he definitely can do a T-pose if you move the arms out. And part of that is because it's the transformation. It was really difficult to get him back into robot form. Very, very, very difficult. Because, like, if I thought that, like, some parts were kind of tricky, first it was the arms, right? So we're gonna kind of get into the pros and cons here. I really, really had a difficult time getting some of these parts back into place because of how the hinges were. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I couldn't really get like this to line up properly. Like you really have to like wrestle with it. That's why I was like so worried about this guy, was because of the way how the hinges were. I was really, really afraid I was going to break a lot of pieces. And now I hope that, oh shoot, this might have broken off, but yeah, of course, why is it always the crotch? I would say that was like probably the biggest thing that I had issues with, was the transformation. This was very, very difficult to transform. One other negative thing I don't like, so I don't know if the camera will be able to get this, but you see how like his head, like I can move it and he'll be stiff, right? So if I move his head like this, like it's not bad. But then like there's a certain point on the head where like if I move his head, oh, let me see. Yeah, like it's really loose. So if I do this, yeah, the head kind of is like a bobblehead. That's the one thing I really, yeah, I don't know if you saw that, but the head kind of bobs like a bobblehead a little bit, and I really don't like that. That's why I was like a little worried that it was gonna pop off. It's funny enough, everything else about him is like really stiff until you actually like move his head, and then his head is like a bobblehead. I don't know. It's the one part that I was like really concerned about, but it's not like it's like the biggest gripe I have. I know, apologies that we're going to be doing more like a voiceover thing here. I have to kind of redo this because in the video clip I did talk about the pros and cons, but I didn't really go into detail about the pros. I really do like that his fingers are articulated so that you can do a couple of things with his fingers. Like he can point, he can even do the middle finger, he can even do a thumbs up. His legs, I have to say, his legs are very long. He's got legs for days, but yeah, I was really surprised by his legs. Posing variety is pretty good. It's pretty strong and really surprised me quite a bit, especially because he's a tank. I will say the only negative I will throw in here is that his arms don't have any twist, but at least his hands have some twists, so that's perfectly fine. The face, at certain angles, there's some subtle expressions that I like with it, and depending on like how it's lit, he definitely has a very menacing look, but he also kind of has like that sort of deer in the headlights look when you look at him dead on. I don't know, do you think he could use a little bit of rust on him? I do think that he looks fine without the rust. He just looks a little too clean, but I don't mind actually, because I do like his weapons. I did have a really hard time getting him to hold his weapons a little bit. You know, that probably takes a little bit of some practice, because you may have noticed I was kind of struggling putting the axe on either one of his hands, and at least adding the cannon to his chest does add some level of detail of what you can do with his weapons. I do like the instruction booklet. It kind of looks like a comic book at first, but it does have that sort of like enticing value to like look and see what's inside. Would have been nice if it was like a manga or a little comic strip, but I do appreciate that they did have like a unique look to the instruction booklet. But yeah, that kind of wraps up my pros about this. So I did a little bit of research on the toy. So apparently he came out back in 2024, so he's roughly about 2 years old. So yeah, I'm actually really surprised that you're this old, buddy. Kind of wrap up my thoughts about Tiger here. You know, I really like his design. I love the weapons. I love the little effects that he's got. And overall, he was still a delight to play around with. I just really didn't like the transformation because it was probably the most difficult part about him. He's very squeaky and very stiff. So I would say that if you are going to pick up this guy, I would say that transforming him is going to be very advanced. So unless you have some experience, like knowing how to work with these hinges and stuff, I probably would stay away from the transformation until you feel a little bit more comfortable. Oh, but that does remind me though, since we did finish our second milestone, as you probably may notice, I am on various quests and activities that I'm doing just to stay motivated making content, alright? So now we're going to kind of increase that a little bit. My new quest is to post 10 more videos. And I believe the 10th video should be released on Easter, I think. So then our reward should be sometime the first week of April. So if I don't mention it now, I'll make sure to mention it in the next video. So this concludes our review with Tiger. So if you guys like this video, make sure to like, and I'm also going to throw this in here, but make sure to like, comment, and share on this video. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, see ya.